Have you ever wondered how do people can look at the exact same situation and see something completely different? One sees opportunity, the other sees threat. One feels love, the other feels fear. Why? Because we don't believe what we see. We see what we already believe. And before we go any deeper, stay with me until the end, because I'll share with you the name of a book that changed my life. A book that has helped millions wake up to a different way of seeing the world. And it might just change yours too. So let's dive in. Your eyes may capture images, but your brain, your beliefs, decide what those images mean. It's like you're wearing invisible glasses, lenses tinted by your past experiences, your pain, your culture, your upbringing, and every story you've ever been told. If you believe the world is dangerous, you'll find danger, even where there is none. If you believe people can't be trusted, you'll always look for betrayal. If you believe you're not good enough, you'll constantly filter out praise and focus only on criticism. And the scariest part, you won't even know you're doing it, because to you, it won't feel like belief. It will feel like truth. This is the trap most of us live in. A life not shaped by truth, but by unconscious programming. Not responding to reality, but to a projection of our inner world onto everything and everyone around us. Let me ask you something. How many opportunities have you missed? Not because they weren't real, but because you couldn't see them. How many loving people have you pushed away? Not because they weren't sincere, but because you didn't believe you were lovable. You see, belief isn't passive, it's a filter, a sculptor, a creator. To people, one situation. One sees possibility, the other sees failure. Not because the situation is different, but because the lens is. And here's the twist, they're both right. In their own realities, because the mind doesn't wait for proof, it looks for confirmation. That's why we must examine our beliefs. That voice telling you you're destined to fail, it's not prophecy, it's programming. But here's the good news, beliefs can be changed. The first step is awareness. You have to notice the pattern. Catch yourself in the act of self-sabotage. Ask, is this fear real? Or is it inherited? Is this thought true? Or just familiar? The second step is presence, because beliefs lose their power when you stop feeding them with attention. This requires courage and practice, to sit with uncomfortable feelings without running away, to watch your thoughts without judging them, to notice how old stories keep repeating like broken records in your mind. And that leads me to the book I promised to share with you. A book that has helped millions around the world step out of the prison of thought and into the freedom of the present. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. In this masterpiece, Tolle reminds us that most of our pain doesn't come from the present moment, but from the stories we tell ourselves about the past and the future. He teaches that when we're truly present, without judgment, without identification with thought, we begin to see clearly. We remove the lens. We see the world and ourselves as they are. One of the most powerful lines from the book says, "You don't see the world as it is. You see the world as you are." Read that again. Let it sink in. It means freedom doesn't come from changing the outside world. It comes from transforming the inside, from questioning what you believe, from letting go of the stories that no longer serve you, from waking up to the truth that you are not your thoughts, and your beliefs can be reprogrammed. So, I invite you to pause right now and reflect. What belief are you holding onto that's holding you back? What assumptions are running in the background of your life like invisible software? What might your world look like if you chose to believe something different? Because here's the truth. When you change your beliefs, you change your perception. When you change your perception, you change your actions. And when you change your actions, you change your life. Imagine waking up each day free from the old stories that weighed you down. Imagine seeing yourself with kindness, your potential without limits, and the world as a place full of possibility. That transformation starts within. So, if this message touched something inside you, if you feel even a tiny spark of awakening, don't ignore it. Hit that subscribe button, because here, we explore more than just ideas, we explore transformations. Together, let's challenge what we've always believed. Let's see beyond the surface. Let's rewire our minds for freedom, for truth, for peace. Remember, you don't believe what you see. You see what you already believe. So make sure your beliefs are worth living in. Choose them with intention. Because your beliefs don't just shape your thoughts, they shape your entire world.